r/is credited. Who will be the most mourned/biggest deal when they die? I think this is tied largely to age and manner of death. Betty White was a national treasure, and while it was incredibly sad, she was nearing 100 and everyone saw it coming. When Princess Di and Kobe died, it felt like they were ripped from us and the world collectively grieved. Patrick Stewart is gonna be rough. Probably the last celeb I'll cry for. Norm Macdonald and Bowie were the other two. Spielberg. People will mourn without even knowing they're mourning. Sir Ian McKellen. Edit, forgot the Sir. Keith Richards, except none of us will still be alive to mourn him. He's already gone. R.I.P. Robin Williams. Samuel L. Jackson. Motherfucker. Bob Dylan. Not because he is a great person, but because he is one of few remaining icons that embodies the zeitgeist of the 60s. I'm going for David Attenborough. Anyone gifted and young. I am still upset about George Michael's early exit. Jackie Chan. For a lot of people from my generation he was a big part of their childhood/teenage years. 100% David Attenborough. LeVar Burton. I will cry so hard. That one guy's dead wife. You know who? Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr. My lady thinks it's Elton John, I think it's Michael Jordan. Jack Black will be tragic. Arnold Schwarzenegger, or maybe Neil deGrasse Tyson too. If he gets killed by Russians during the war, then Zelensky. Barack Obama. People will realize that he was a sane, even boring president who was treated so badly. For me? David Gilmour. Bill Nye will have a pretty big impact on me. Obviously, whoever has the best PR manager. For me, probably my Phil. Vladimir Putin, but it won't be mourned, it would be celebrated, I hope. Nobody if it's natural causes. I mean Stanley kicked the bucket and that's about as big as it gets around here. Arnold will be a big one for sure, but hopefully we can get a few more decades out of him. I think we'll be good W that. David Attenborough, absolute GOAT. I'm saving my celebrity sick day for the sad day Bernie Sanders passes. Dolly Parton. She's a world-class treasure and will surely be missed. John Williams. He's a brilliant composer, who wrote a solid chunk of the soundtracks of good American movie over the past 50 years. Keanu Reeves. Steve Carell. Rowan Atkinson. Bono. Despite any negative opinions of his personality, I can't think of another pop star who has done more for humanity, for over 40 years. AIDS, Third World Debt, the One Campaign, the list goes on. Truly a man with a purpose. Steve Martin, Martin Short. I'm going to be pretty bummed out when Ozzy Osbourne dies, a true pioneer of bringing heavy, dark sounds into the mainstream rock world. And the guy is just, he's fucking Ozzy, man. David Bowie has been the musician death that has bothered me most, so far. Similar to Ozzy, he was an absolute gem to his genre of music. Somehow he was able to be extremely feminine yet ultra masculine at the same time. Just a straight up badass on a whole different scale. I've always believed that Madonna will only get her flowers when she passes. She will also be the final 80s superstar to go, and I think that will hit home for a lot of people. End of an era. Mark Hamill. He is a pillar for modern day nerdy interests. He is the iconic voice of the Joker and Luke Skywalker. He has other roles too, but being the face of those two helped form nerdy interests for decades. William Shatner. The coolest nerd in history. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, Van Damme, Jackie Chan, all the old-time action heroes. Dolly Parton. She's a national treasure, philanthropist, hard-working, and brings so many people together. She's a great human being and role model. People can learn a lot from her. Barack Obama, Oprah, Dolly.